Hey guys, you've previously watched some videos about ordering real numbers, so you should be very familiar with the terms least to greatest and greatest to least. Sometimes we write L to G and G to L when labeling least to greatest or greatest to least. But in real world context, sometimes we see these words given to us differently. So we're going to look at a few of those. We're going to start with these. We have lowest to highest, longest to shortest, fastest to slowest, and warmest to coolest. I'm going to give you a chance to answer whether you think this means least to greatest or greatest to least. So let's start with lowest to highest. Lowest to highest means least to greatest. This one you may have known because the least is the lowest amount, the smallest numbers, and then highest is our greatest values. These may be some terms that you're very familiar with. Next one, longest to shortest. Longest to shortest is greatest, the same as greatest to least. The longest amount, whether you're going on a drive or you're measuring something, a longer distance or a longer length means that the value is higher. Shortest means the value is smaller. Now we'll look at fastest to slowest. Fastest to slowest is a tricky one. This could make you think of a track race, a foot race, or even a NASCAR car race. But this one is going to be least to greatest. You could also think of a swim meet or a swim race as well. The fastest time is always going to be your lowest time. Whoever finished first finished it in the least amount of time. Your slowest time is going to be a greater number because it means that person took longer to finish the race. Our last one is warmest to coolest. Warmest to coolest is going to be greatest to least. I color-coded this so you could think of temperatures. When there's a warmer temperature, that means the temperature is higher and it's hotter. When it's cooler, it's lower and it's colder. And so that's why I put the blue there for that. So that means greatest to least. Now to sum all of these up on the next page, I have listed all of the ones that we just talked about and their opposites. So on the left side is the version that is least to greatest. That's going to be your lowest to highest, your shortest to longest, fastest to slowest, and coolest to warmest. On the right side are all of the opposite examples from greatest to least. That would be your highest to lowest, longest to shortest, slowest to fastest, and warmest to coolest. Now, whenever you practice some real world problems, this is a good part of the video to refer back to because you can get these problems wrong for two reasons. One, if you're not converting the numbers correctly, and also if you don't understand what the words are asking you for. Okay, and also sometimes the order itself can be tricky as well. That's where a number line can help you out. So you can refer back to this while you're doing some practice.